Good morning, YouTubers. My name is Nubia. I am in recovery. And what happened to the snow? It just, the earth drank it. Must have been thirsty or something. I am reading out of our daily bread devotional. Right here. Today is December 6th. Wednesday, December 6th. Hi, big boy. Don't go up there. You're such a big boy. Ooh, what a good boy. Look at this big boy. Look at him. Hey, big boy. You're so handsome. Oh, my goodness. We got to take a picture. Psst, psst. Oh, my goodness. You're so handsome. Ah, handsome. Yeah, I'm in love. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. I'm in love. His big boys, and he's got me. He's got me. Okay, don't. There. He's so beautiful. Today is, well, back to the matter at hand. You hear the birds? What happened to the snow? The earth drank it. Today is Wednesday, December 6th. Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 through 25. I'm going to put my hoodie up because it is just a little chilly, not too chilly, just a little bit. Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 to 25. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. I love that sun ray with the lens effect. Saint Nick. The person we know as Saint Nicholas, Saint Nick, was born around AD 270 to a wealthy Grecian family. Tragically, his parents died when he was a boy, and he lived with his uncle who loved him and taught him to follow God. When Nicholas was a young man, legend says that he heard of three sisters who didn't have a dowry for marriage and would soon be destitute. Wanting to follow Jesus' teaching about giving to those in need, he took his inheritance and gave each sister a bag of gold coins. Over the years, Nicholas gave the rest of his money away, feeding the poor and caring for others. In the following centuries, Nicholas was honored for his lavish generosity, and he inspired the character we know as Santa Claus. Oh. While the glitz and advertising of the season may threaten our celebrations, the gift-giving tradition connects to Nicholas. And his generosity was based on his devotion to Jesus. Okay, now I like Santa Claus. Nicholas knew that Christ enacted an imagined generosity, bringing the most profound gift, God. Jesus is God with us, and he brought us the gift of life in a world of death. He saves his people from their sins. When we believe in Jesus, sacrificial generosity unfolds. We tend to others' needs, and we joyfully provide for them as God provides for us. This is Saint Nick's story, but far more, this is God's story. Win Collier. Thanks when I am... what? It's like, pay attention to... I can't. I am recording some stuff. Very important information here. You big handsome boy. Psst, psst, psst. Another picture? And now this picture? Ah, you pretty boy. Okay. So distracting. He's such a distracting thing for me. He's a distracting thing. He's a beautiful... Bless you. Just don't spit on me. Cover your mouth when you sneeze, okay? With whatever paw, it don't matter. You can use your tail, like. I'm wet. Come here. Head bump. Go. Don't stop. No, stop. Don't do that to the phone. There you go. Good boy. Thank you for this reading, Win. It's I learned something new and I love it because then this new piece of information I learned, he's gonna drop it. Okay, I'm gonna have to come on down. Come on down. There you go. Because he kept caressing the phone because he thinks I'm the phone. Oh, my smell is in the phone, so it's like, I want your smell on me. I want your smell on me. Okay. Back to Santa Claus, you know. I did not know. Yeah, you see, I can't wait to tell my son that that's where Santa Claus comes from. That's the idea that we have with Santa Claus. And it's a great idea. And I would do the same. You think I'm just saying this because I'm poor right now? I never ask God for money. Maybe just to pay bills. But not like to be rich, because I'm just going to give the money away. Well, what's the point of getting money if I'm just going to give it away? Other people can give away the money. I don't need to have the money in my hands. I don't. I actually hate money. I hate money because it makes me numb. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Cry, cry, cry. Anyways, I'm very excited this morning because I had a revelation. I started reading a new devotional here on YouTube on my channel in Spanish, which I don't even know how to speak Spanish anymore. It's my first language, but I haven't spoken Spanish. I had a conversation in Spanish twice with the same person in the past 5 years, if not more. And I do listen to music in Spanish all the time, but Jesus Calling in Spanish, so I get to read it and I get to practice my Spanish. You know how I introduce myself? My name is Nubia. I'm in recovery. Well, I gotta, work on my script for my new readings in Spanish, because I don't know how to say recovery in Spanish. Recuperar. Yo estoy en recuperar. I'm in recovery. Yo estoy en recuperación. I don't know. It don't even sound right. But and I didn't even say I was Nubia from Anoka, Minnesota. So tomorrow. So yes, that's what got me so excited. I get to, and also I had my therapist visit today, session, and it went really well, which is actually what got me hyper up, because I processed something, and this is how I get. This is my something stage of arousal. This is my hyper stage of arousal from what I processed, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I can use the energy I get from it for good things or not. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. It just means that that's what happens to me when I process things, when I get triggered. I mean, I didn't get triggered per se, but I did process a traumatic event in my life. And we got Mr. I am Distractor King over here, majestic. So that's why I'm all. So I need to come down. Sun is coming back out, and I am getting colder by the minute because I only have this hoodie on. I should be fine. Back to Santa Claus, It's this side. Saint Nick. So, money. Yeah, man. I don't like money. If I have money, I spend it. I don't know how to use money. I don't know how to work with money. I worked as a cashier a few times, and I hate it because I always get a 1 cent off, 1 cent less. I don't know, and then I have the stigma that they think I stole it, even though I've never stolen money. I did use nothing. Never mind. So when we believe in Jesus, sacrificial generosity unfolds. We tend to others' needs and we joyfully provide for them as God provides for us. This is Saint Nick's story, but far more, this is God's story. So yeah, and another thing is that I don't necessarily have to provide with money. I can provide with time. Because that's how I volunteer, I can give money or I can give my time. And the money is just, a little portion. The time is more valuable than any money. Like spending time with our kids is more valuable than any present we can give them. And mind you, I realize this now that my kids are not with me, And I know we need money so we can provide for our kids. But how much money is there that is more valuable than the time? How much time we actually spend with our family, right? And our loved ones, right? Including God. How much time do we spend with God? Like we spend with our family, Like we spend with our pets, for example, So that was my take on that one. Amazing. I loved it. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Saint Nick. So I don't know why. Matthew 1:23. God with us. And he brought us the gift of life. In a world of death, he saves his people from their sins. What's my experience with gift giving? Is a force or free and joyful? It's always free and joyful. I'm not going to give it to you if I don't want to. Sorry. I don't have to. If I had to, do alimony, I'll probably be upset. But that's not a thing to be joyful about, obviously. But that's a way that, paying fines, even though it's nothing like paying alimony, because paying restitution is kind of like, calling our own, being accountable, right? How does Jesus' life change my notions of generosity? Oh, wow. How does Jesus change my notions of generosity? Not with money, materialistic necessarily, but with love. The generosity of love, loving everybody, whether they love me or not, whether I like them or not. I mean, that's I think that one of generosity, love, right? So he showed me generosity by teaching me to love regardless. I just started watching the other day. And I couldn't finish it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it. I might need moral support, somebody to watch it with. The Passion of the Christ from Osha. They're coming to get. Anyways, and I could not continue watching. I just saw when they punched him over the wall, and he kind of like got, landed, but suspended in the air, that Judah was right there. And then when Judas saw him and he was pulled back up, and then Judas left running, then that demon or something, that dark shadow or something came out of and just went at Judah. I watched that movie one time. I don't remember any of it, and I was not high. Maybe I was, but it wasn't during my active addiction. And I saw it in the movie theater in Mall of America, I think. Anyways, I I couldn't keep watching it. Oh yes, when I saw that he put his last miracle. I just learned this the other day because I saw Samuel, his last miracle, and I think it was that. Well, his last miracle, well, he was human because he came back to life, and that was a miracle in itself. His miracle, I don't know. Anyways, I'm sure we can debate on that, but for him to put the ear back to the soldier, that's generosity. That's love. That's the kind of love that I want to have. That's the kind of love that I need to have. If I am generous with love like that, and it's a ripple effect, he would be so pleased with me if I did that. If I love people the way he loves people. I'm trying. So, dear God, I want to be generous, but I don't feel it. Help me to practice true generosity. Amen. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day. I don't know how to say that in Spanish either, but I will. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.